How are you all today? I am doing okay. Today is my 15th weekly weigh-in. Yes. And so here we go. Last week, I gained 2 pounds. So I was really hoping that this week I would lose more than 2 pounds and kind of make up for that. However, I only lost 1.7. So I'm still up a little bit from where I was 2 weeks ago, but I'm okay with that. Because, I know that I'm staying the course. I know I'm doing what needs to be done. And I know eventually this body will give it up. And I will get to my end goal. So yeah, that's what I just keep telling myself in my head. Every time I start to have those little bits of self-doubt creep in, and I start to think, well, would it really be that bad to do this, or that bad to, not track all my points, not weigh or measure my food. And then I go, you know what? This is a lifestyle change. This is what you are doing to make sure that your future is set, that your future is as healthy as it can be. And it's not about what I look like, even though I really hate looking like this, but it's more about being here when I have grandkids, when I am older. And, the older I get, the more I start to think about how many years I might have left and how many years I wasted in the past. And I know I've talked about that before because that's a big thing. I feel like I wasted so many years where if I had just done this, if I had just gotten healthy and stopped this stupid game that I have with food, I wouldn't be where I am today. And you know what? I know it's all part of the journey, and my life from the day I was born till the day I die is just one big gigantic journey, and it's what I do with that journey that makes it count. And I think that's why I'm so angry. I think I'm angry because I feel like I was just so unfair to myself in wasting all that time. Was the Doritos worth it? The Oreos? The other junk food I ate? Was it worth it? Was those tastes, those sensations, the calories, the empty calories, were they worth shortening my life? Living an unhealthy life? Feeling bad about myself constantly because I knew that I had to lose this weight? It's like it's all clicking in my head these days. And it's kind of amazing that's happening. And I may sound angry, but I am. I'm kind of angry at my younger self. But I'm really excited at my older self because it's like light bulbs, they're starting to go off. Do I still want to have the junk? Of course I do. Is it something that I need to learn to have in moderation? Absolutely. And right now I'm not there. So if it's in the house, and it's something that I have, even the healthier kind of snacks and stuff, I've had to be really careful about having here because, I can't control myself a lot of times if I start snacking on something, even knowing, the points or whatever. So since October, I've been very, very careful, but I know it's a slippery slope. And I know that there are certain triggers that I have that will just make this all go out the window as long as I don't keep working on myself. So I do. My aunt, my cousin, and I, we all are doing Weight Watchers together. We all do it online, and we have a little iMessage thread that, we keep in touch with each other throughout the week. We cheer each other on, and we help each other through tough things like plateaus, Grater's ice cream, hi Lori, And, you know, we were talking this morning about, you know, not journaling, not writing down everything that we eat, even when we eat something that maybe we're thinking we shouldn't have eaten, or was higher in points than we would have liked, or we consider it like a cheat. And my cousin was saying that, you know, she hadn't written anything down in a week and a half, and had discovered this new Grater's ice cream that she loves, and her daughter brought her home a pint, and it was tough to say no to it. And she realized that, you know, I just can't have that in the house because I just can't deny it. And it brought back something that my old Weight Watchers leaders always used to say, and that was, if you bite it, write it. And I was thinking while I was writing out my response to her about the fact that that's so true. Every time I did Weight Watchers, I did really well when I journaled truthfully. And journaling truthfully, those are two different things. Like, you could just write stuff down for the sake of writing it down, but if you really journal what you are eating, it forces you to be accountable to yourself, at least in my case. So every time that I can trace where I stopped losing weight, where I stopped wanting to fight, was when I stopped journaling. And, you know, over the years, even before Weight Watchers, you know, I did things like Richard Simmons, and that was journaling with the little cards you moved around, which was fun, by the way. You know, I did things like Positions Weight Loss when I was a teenager, which required you to write down your food, if I remember correctly, and calories. And, you know, I think that it comes to a point where you've dieted your whole life and you're just like, I cannot do this anymore. I just can't do this. I can't write down everything I put in my mouth. I'm sick of it. And I get there several times. But every single time that I do that, guess what? I gain weight. So I realized that when I stopped journaling, I stopped weighing, I stopped measuring my food, my portion sizes get bigger, a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and then, well, this is the end result. Well, not really the end result, since I've lost 22.3 pounds, but you get the idea. You know, I don't know. I have such mixed feelings, because do I want the idea of the fact that I'm going to have to journal my food the rest of my life? Not really. I don't relish it. Journaling is a chore, but it is a necessary thing. So I'd really love to hear what you guys think about journaling, tracking your food, whether you're doing Weight Watchers, whether you're just following MyFitnessPal, if you're doing something else. Do you do that? Is that, you know, something that, you know, is imperative to your success as well? And how do you plan to cope with it when you reach your goal? Because, you know, I've got a long way to go for my goal, because I want to lose 101 pounds altogether. So I think I'm like at 79 pounds left to go. So I don't really have to start thinking about it now, but I'm trying to, you know, just kind of project myself into the future and kind of prepare myself, because I think that's the only way I'll actually be successful. And I'd love to hear, you know, what you do. I'd love to hear if you're at your goal. Do you still journal? I mean, do you journal? Like, because I've kind of thought maybe what I'll do is, you know, when I get into maintenance and after I've maintained for a few months, then I could kind of lessen up on the journaling and, you know, use journaling as a tool if I see the weight start to go back up. You know, I'm not really sure how that's going to play out, but those are kind of the thoughts that I'm having now. So I'd love to hear what you think. Right now, I only journal using the Weight Watchers online app. There is a chance I may cancel my Weight Watchers subscription and just find another app that will help me with Smart Points in the coming weeks. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that yet or not. But I've also often thought about like trying to keeping stuff written down on paper, even though I'm more technology oriented than I am paper and pencil. So I'm not sure if that's the best solution for me. But journaling is definitely the tool that keeps me on track. Journaling is an accountability tool. Journaling, can make you really take stock of what you're putting into your mouth. So anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on journaling. Share with me some of your successes, some of your challenges. So that's my little topic for today, journaling. And I'm glad you decided to check in with me this week to see where I stand for my week 15 check-in. Hopefully week 16 will bring me a nice little drop because I am anxious as all get out to hit that 25-pound mark. Really, really anxious. And it would be fabulous if I could do it before the end of January because I barely hit 20 pounds lost before the beginning of January and thought I would be at least 26 or 28 pounds by the end of this month, and my body is having a different idea. So I'm always just grasping for those little goals, and 25 pounds is my focus right now. So again, if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you watched and enjoyed it. And with the subscription, you'll get notifications when I post new videos. So you can check back in with me whenever I upload something. I'm just doing a little appendage to my weekly check-in video today because I want to start a new segment each week. And what it's going to be is me focusing on sharing with you another vlogger that I enjoy and take motivation and encouragement from on a weekly basis. They're all going to be going through the same journey. They may not all be on Weight Watchers. But we all have that same commonality in the fact that we're just trying to, go through this journey, get healthy, and get to a better place than where we started. So I am really excited about starting this segment, and I hope that you will enjoy it. I hope you'll find some new people to follow that you'll enjoy and take some motivation from. So my first person that I'm going to share with you is Sherry. Sherry has a blog called Weight Watcher Journey Gal. And Sherry is hilarious, like seriously hilarious. You will probably be much like me, laughing my butt off while I watch her. She's also incredibly talented. You'll have to check out her video where she does share her cake decorating skills because she's amazing. Like, she and Duff could get together and do some serious damage. She's motivational, she's inspirational. I feel like we're kind of soul sisters because we have a lot in common. And I'm going to post her link here so that you can check out her vlog. If you enjoy it, let her know I sent you over.
Hey friends, thanks for joining me. My name is Sherry and this is my Weight Watcher journey. I'm beginning this channel to give some motivation and maybe some inspiration to those of you who are struggling with your weight loss, whether you have 5 pounds to lose, 50 pounds to lose, 100 pounds to lose. We all need to lose, and it's always a struggle, and it's always so helpful to have people who are involved that can offer support, who can offer food ideas, who can offer motivation, who can offer inspiration, who are there to listen.
What I'm trying to do is kind of tie this community together a little bit. I know there are collaborations that go on, but sometimes I just want to know who you guys are watching. Who are you enjoying? And I feel like maybe you guys want to know the same thing from me. So that's what this is all about. If I follow you and I don't post a link to your vlog right away, please do not take anything from that, because I have so many great people that I'm following. I'm not going to be posting them in any particular order. So just because I post you first or I post you last, it does not mean I love you any less. So please, I just wanted to make that very clear that I am really, everybody I'm sharing with you are my favorites. And if you're interested in seeing who I follow, you can check my subscriptions on my channel page, because I do have those public so that everybody can see who I follow. And wow, they're not all weight loss related subscriptions though, so don't be surprised if you see some Nintendo stuff and other things. But anyway, I hope you'll enjoy this little segment. I'd love your feedback on it. And if you have, a vlog, share it with me. I'd love to check it out. And I will see you guys again next week. Bye.